What's going on, YouTube? I'm back with another pickups video. From right at the beginning, are you kidding me? I'm back with another video, if I can talk right. Back with another video. The most of this come from Dan's, so I wasn't able to film there. And I had a little meager pickup at the flea market. There wasn't really much going on. It was like some Wii shovelware stuff, and really that's about it other than this, and we'll just jump right into it. We got a DS, which was pretty cool. It works really good. I'll power it up and show you, and it does have a copy of Super Mario in the console itself. So this was pretty good to find. I've got like 2 or 3 of them, but it's always good to find another one. And I'll bundle this with this game probably and resell it. And for this and that game and this other game I'm going to show you was like, I think it was like $5 for all this, so it wasn't too bad. Mario. And the other game, I'll probably end up not trading this with somebody because I don't even have a 3DS. And it's Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Pretty nice condition little cart too. Really clean. Check that out. The pins, got a lot of glare, but the pins are really nice on this one, so that was pretty cool. And for the DS and these 2 games, it was $5, so I couldn't pass that up. And then the rest of this, I think, yeah, the rest of this come from Dan's, so we'll start with this. I got a copy of Oddworld Stranger's Wrath, which is a really neat game. If you've never played these games, you should definitely give it a playthrough. It's pretty cool. You got like live ammo. You see little critters here on the back. All these little guys you can shoot from your crossbow. It's just a really neat game, man. Really good, pretty good story too. And I really did enjoy it. So I picked that up. For this, it was $1. And then I didn't even know they had done this. Castlevania Lord of Shadows for the 360, which was pretty cool. It come in this little protective sleeve, which is a bit beat up. It's like broken open here. It's broken here on the bottom, but this part of it's in pretty good condition. Really fancy. Look at that. It's like raised there. That's really cool. And it's got like, the front of it's like, I don't know if it's like a manual or the book or whatnot, but it's pretty cool. It's got some really neat art in there. The Castlevania. Pretty cool. And it came with the soundtrack in this little sleeve. If I can get that out of there. I'm having a little trouble. It's really in there. I hope it ain't stuck. No, it's not stuck. So yeah, there's the soundtrack. And there's a few little scratches right there, but I haven't tried it out, so I'm definitely going to, and I dropped it, probably scratched it. But I'm definitely going to try that out and see if that works. It's got pretty good music on Castlevania. And then here, I guess it tells you, yeah, the tracks that's on the disc. There's quite a few of them there. It's like 20 of them. Then we got the manual itself and the 2 discs. And we'll just take this disc 1 out because that's probably the one that's scratched. But that looks pretty good to me. So yeah, I didn't even know they made Castlevania for the 360, so I was really glad to pick that one up. And this one here I paid $5 for. So I didn't think that was a bad deal at all. I've not really looked them up to see what they're going for, but I'm a big Castlevania fan, so I was glad to get that for the 360. And then we had 3 Genesis games, but they are complete in the box. We got Sonic Spinball, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And I always did like Sonic, and this was actually my favorite one, was the second one. And Sonic and Knuckles, I think, was another good one. But they got the manual in there, the carts are in nice condition, and all these are not for resale, so I'm assuming that they come with like a launch with the Sega Genesis or whatever. Then Sonic 1, and it's complete as well. Another not for resale cart. I don't know if these are more desirable than the other ones. I'm not really sure, but I was glad to get all these. Then we got Sonic Spinball. And the first Genesis that we got for Christmas, my brother and I, this was the game that came with it. So I've played quite a bit of Sonic Spinball, and I kind of did like it, because I did like pinball back in the day. Then, oh, for these, they were $1 a piece for these, and I couldn't believe that. Complete in box Genesis games for $1. Then we got a Super Nintendo lot. I think this is the second one that I've picked up as far as a good lot. Or no, it's the third one. This is actually the third one. And it come with a first party controller, which is really good, and it's really clean. This is really clean, these controllers are. Then it come with a, I guess it's a second party controller, but these are really good controllers. If you've seen my other videos, the Super Pad, it's really nice and tight. It's as close as you can get to original Super Nintendo controller, which is awesome. I'm glad to get that. Then we have Super Nintendo. This one actually still has the label on it, but it's kind of scuffed off or whatnot, but it's still there. Most of the time you don't even see that label still there. So I'm thinking this might be a later model, because it's not yellowed at all. It's like perfectly gray all over. No yellowing whatsoever. And I got one not long ago, and this part was broken out, so I was glad to see that all this was intact. So yeah, Super Nintendo, yeah. I was glad to get a Super Nintendo. And then we got some games. There'll be a few of these I'm keeping. Let's see if I can just separate out the ones I'm keeping into another pile here. And we'll just go through the ones I'm not keeping first. We got Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest. Then we got Donkey Kong Country 1. I had both of these, but we did get all 3 of those in this lot. Then we got Super Castlevania. Awesome. I already have this, so this will be up for trade too. I got a lot of trade bait in this deal, so that's cool. And we got Yoshi's Cookie. I'll be keeping this one because I did not have it. And I ain't even played this yet. I guess it's kind of like a puzzly type game. I'm not sure. I've not played it. But I'll definitely check it out. Then we got the third Donkey Kong. This is the one I did not have, so I will definitely be keeping this one in the collection. And then we got Space Ace. Pretty nice gloss on that one. I don't think it's an expensive title, but I didn't have it, so I was glad to get 3 games for the collection. And the rest of this I'll probably end up just selling it off to get my money back, and maybe make a little extra for game picking and hunting and stuff. And for this lot here, he was asking $25. I just paid him $25 and was really glad to get it because the console works, and I have tested all these games here and they all work fine. Actually, it was the first time whoever owned these took really good condition. I don't know if you can, or care of them, not condition. I don't know if you can see the pins in there, but they're really nice and shiny. It was really cool. So yeah, I'm glad to be back with another pickups video, and I'm really glad you guys are still watching and supporting me on the channel, and hopefully I can get some more live footage up. But it's kind of dry around here right now. There's not really much going on, so hopefully maybe I could talk maybe Dan into letting me film in there. I don't know. We'll see. So to all you guys that watch, thank you guys. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.